The UT system is reviewing gender study courses to align with state and federal laws after a new House bill.
Alec Rodriguez with the story.
The Texas Tech University system has directed its faculty across 5 universities to halt discussion on transgender and non-binary identities after House Bill 229 went into effect on September 1st. House Bill 229 defines what biological sex is, such as mother means a parent of the female sex and father means a parent of the male sex. The University of Texas is expecting to audit its gender studies courses in the near future, in accordance with the Board of Regents' priorities and Texas law. At least 10 departments at UTRGV offer a variety of courses on gender studies throughout the academic year, including U.S. gender politics, gender theory, music and gender, psychology of gender, food and gender, and many others. In an email sent by University Marketing and Communications Vice President Patrick Gonzalez to KVAQ-TV, he states, "As for right now, the audits have not started, but that could change at any moment." In press release by Texas Governor Greg Abbott in late January, he states, "This office has consistently reiterated a simple truth. The state of Texas recognizes only 2 sexes, male and female, and sex discrimination consists in treating a member of one sex less favorable than the other, absent some pertinent differences." Political science professor Mark Kazwan says the bill is an ideological debate.
They have this idea that everyone is born as having a particular sex identification, and that is immutable and unchangeable and fixed forever. And that's just not true. Well, let me put it this way. It's very ideological, right? This is all an ideological debate. There's a belief that's mostly, on one side anyway, driven by religious, orientation. And there's a belief by people who, generally by folks who identify as conservative, but a lot of people.
He also says a lot of liberals and conservatives do not distinguish between gender and sex.
For the people who are trans, people who are trying to transition into a different different sex, or people who are transgender, in other words, they aren't necessarily trying to physically transition, but they identify as someone from a different sex. What this does is it makes them, it's incredibly discriminatory against them, right? It makes them feel like they are pariahs, that they are outcasts of society.
He goes on to say that this, quote, culture war is unnecessary and is driving attention away from healthcare and other issues.
It's a negative impact on freedom of speech, but it's also a negative impact on our ability to have the kind of free and open discussion about issues that learning thrives on, like learning requires.
As for when the UT system will begin the audits is still unknown. However, the UT system has confirmed the reviews will be discussed at the November Board of Regents meeting. For KVAQ-TV in Edinburgh, Alec Rodriguez.